If your erections feel weaker, slower to build, or quick to fade, dehydration might be the hidden culprit sabotaging your performance. Most men over 50 are chronically dehydrated without knowing it. And when blood volume drops even slightly, your body enters conservation mode, prioritizing brain and heart over everything else. Your penis doesn't make the priority list. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rains, urologist. Today, I'm revealing how to drink water properly for sexual function, why most men get timing completely wrong, and how simple hydration changes can restore firmness within weeks. Water is one of the most underrated performance enhancers in existence. Now, I think we both know expensive supplements promise results but rarely deliver. Proper hydration costs nothing and works better. Before we dive in, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from and your age. This helps me create content that's most relevant to you. Let's get started. Let me start with something simple that most men overlook. An erection is fundamentally a hydraulic event. Just like a garden hose needs water pressure to work properly, your erectile tissue requires steady, powerful blood flow to fill, expand, and maintain firmness. And here's the critical point. Your blood is mostly water. Without adequate hydration, blood volume drops, circulation slows, and the pressure needed for full erections becomes compromised. This isn't theory. I see it constantly in practice. Men who are even mildly dehydrated consistently describe erections as weaker, taking longer to develop, or fading too quickly. When you're not drinking enough, your body enters what I call survival mode. Resources get redirected to keep essential organs functioning. Brain, heart, kidneys get priority. Sexual function doesn't. It's seen as non-essential for immediate survival. Even when your mind is ready, your body may physically lack the blood volume and pressure needed to create and sustain firmness. There's another problem most men don't consider. Dehydration thickens your blood. Imagine pouring water through a straw versus pushing syrup through that same straw. Thicker blood moves more slowly through your arteries, especially the smaller vessels that supply the penis. After 50, this becomes even more problematic. Blood vessels naturally lose flexibility due to changes in collagen and nitric oxide production. Some men also develop plaque buildup. So if your arteries are already somewhat stiff, the last thing you need is thick, sluggish blood struggling to move through them. The result? Erections that feel incomplete, take excessive effort to achieve, or disappear before you're ready. Often, it's not hormones, not psychology. It's simply your body trying to operate a hydraulic system without sufficient fluid. And the good news? This is one of the easiest issues to address once you understand how. Now, you might think the solution is just drinking more water, but here's what most men get wrong. It's not just about quantity. It's about timing and method. The first major mistake is what I call panic-chugging. This is when a man realizes he hasn't hydrated all day, then suddenly downs 2 or 3 large glasses at once, especially right before intimacy. The logic seems sound. Flood the system with water quickly. But this backfires. Drinking large amounts rapidly can dilute blood sodium too fast, a condition called hyponatremia. This doesn't just cause bloating. It triggers headaches, dizziness, even muscle weakness. Plus, all that water creates immediate bladder pressure. Instead of focusing on intimacy, you're distracted by the urgent need to urinate. Not exactly performance enhancing. The second mistake is the desert and flood cycle. Going hours without any fluids, letting yourself dehydrate completely, then trying to compensate with several glasses in the evening. Your body doesn't work well with extremes. Your cells, blood vessels, and erectile tissue all function best with steady, consistent hydration throughout the day. These dramatic swings from dehydration to overload stress your kidneys, strain your heart, and prevent optimal circulation. Here's something else most men don't realize. Thirst is a lagging indicator. By the time you feel thirsty, your body has already been operating in mild dehydration for a while. Blood flow has already slowed. Erectile tissue is already functioning below capacity. If you're over 50, this matters even more. Your body becomes less efficient at conserving and distributing water compared to when you were younger. Dehydration hits harder and affects performance faster. The solution isn't just more water. It's strategic hydration. Drinking the right amounts at the right times so your system always has what it needs. Here's exactly what I recommend. Starting the moment you wake up. First thing every morning, within 20 minutes of getting out of bed, drink a tall glass of water, at least 300 to 400 milliliters. Think about what your body's been doing all night. 7 to 8 hours of breathing, light sweating, filtering waste through your kidneys, all without taking in a single drop of fluid. You wake up mildly dehydrated, whether you feel it or not. That morning glass acts like the first flush for your entire system. It rehydrates cells, activates blood vessels, and signals your kidneys to start efficiently clearing toxins that accumulated overnight. Because erections depend on healthy circulation, this early rehydration primes everything for optimal function. If you want to amplify this morning hydration for vascular health, add 2 things: a small pinch of pink Himalayan salt and juice for the half a fresh lemon. The natural minerals in the salt, particularly magnesium and potassium, restore electrolyte balance essential for proper muscle contraction and nerve function. This includes the smooth muscles in your arteries that allow blood to rush into the penis. The lemon provides vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that protects nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly in your bloodstream. Nitric oxide is the molecule your body produces to relax blood vessels and allow them to open wide. Protecting it means stronger, longer-lasting erections. Now, while we're discussing morning vitality and blood flow, there's another powerful strategy most men don't know about. Taking a specific oil before bed can dramatically boost morning erections by supporting overnight testosterone production and circulation. I have a complete video breaking down exactly which oil to use and how. Watch it after this one. Let me continue with the hydration strategy for the rest of your day. After that morning glass, shift to what I call the steady drip approach. Instead of relying on a few large water intakes during the day, sip smaller amounts consistently, roughly half a glass every 45 to 60 minutes. Think of this like maintaining consistent pressure in that garden hose, rather than turning it off for hours, then blasting it on full force. This steady approach keeps blood volume optimal, prevents the sluggishness that comes with dehydration, and allows your cardiovascular system to function at peak efficiency all day. This matters especially if you're planning physical activity. And yes, intimacy absolutely counts as physical activity. Well-hydrated muscles, including your pelvic floor muscles, perform better and recover faster. The pelvic floor is critical for sexual function. These muscles control erection firmness, your ability to sustain it, and the force of your climax. When they're dehydrated, tired, or tight, performance suffers. Here's a practical tip my patients appreciate. If you know intimacy might happen later in the evening, maintain your steady sipping throughout the day, but stop drinking large amounts about 45 minutes beforehand. This gives your body enough time to process the last intake without leaving you distracted by a full bladder when things heat up. You'll still have all the benefits of hydrated blood vessels and responsive muscles, but without that awkward bathroom interruption. Proper hydration goes beyond just blood flow. It directly affects your hormones and nerve function. Testosterone production is a complex process that depends heavily on healthy kidney and adrenal gland function. Your kidneys filter blood, maintain electrolyte balance, and regulate fluid levels in ways that directly support hormonal stability. The adrenal glands sitting just above your kidneys help produce testosterone precursors. When your body is dehydrated, both systems work harder just to keep you alive. That stress triggers increased cortisol production, your primary stress hormone. Unfortunately, cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When cortisol rises, testosterone falls. Over time, this can lower libido, reduce energy, and diminish overall sexual performance. Then there's nerve function. Erections aren't just about pushing blood into the penis. They require incredibly precise signal transmission from your brain down through your spinal cord, through pelvic nerves, and into the smooth muscle of the penis. These signals need to be fast, strong, and well coordinated. When you're dehydrated, the fluid balance around your nerve cells changes. This can slow impulse transmission. The result? Delayed arousal, less spontaneous erections, or difficulty maintaining firmness because the communication between brain and body is lagging. Being well hydrated keeps the sodium-potassium pump in your nerve cells functioning efficiently. This is what allows signals to travel quickly without distortion. A well-hydrated man often describes his erections as simply happening, rather than requiring effort to make them happen. It's the difference between a fast internet connection and constant buffering. Hydration also supports nitric oxide synthesis at the cellular level. Nitric oxide is what converts the nerve signal into an actual erection by telling your penile arteries to open. When you combine steady daily hydration with smart electrolyte support and a diet rich in nitric oxide-friendly nutrients, you're optimizing both the hardware and software of your sexual system. Some men tell me confidently they drink plenty of water, but when I ask what they're actually drinking, the truth comes out. Most of it is coffee, tea, soda, or alcohol. While these contain water, they also have compounds working against you. Coffee and black tea are mild diuretics. They stimulate your kidneys to flush fluid faster, which means you might be losing more water than you're taking in. Alcohol is worse. It inhibits the hormone that helps your body retain water, leading to more frequent urination and faster dehydration. The tricky part is mild dehydration doesn't always feel dramatic. You might not be parched or dizzy, but your body can still be operating at a deficit. One reliable check is urine color. Pale straw yellow usually means you're well hydrated. Consistently darker yellow means your body needs more fluids. Another sign many men ignore is that mid-afternoon slump, that heavy, sluggish feeling where your eyelids start closing. Often, it's not just low energy or hunger. It's your body conserving resources because blood volume is reduced. Dry mouth is obvious, but a less-known clue is muscle cramping, especially in calves or thighs at night. Cramps are often linked to both dehydration and low electrolytes, like magnesium and potassium. Without enough fluid, muscles don't contract and relax smoothly, making them more likely to seize while you're resting. Here's one more subtle but important sign: weaker or less frequent morning erections. Since nighttime and early morning erections rely heavily on optimal blood flow and nerve signaling, dehydration can reduce their frequency and firmness without you realizing why. Water is powerful on its own, but pairing proper hydration with other performance-boosting habits multiplies the benefits. Circulation-friendly foods like beets, spinach, berries, and salmon help keep arteries supple, reduce inflammation, and elevate nitric oxide production. When you're well hydrated, these nutrients reach tissues more efficiently, including those in your pelvic region. Physical activity matters too. Even a brisk 20-minute walk increases blood flow to your lower body, improving nutrient delivery and waste removal from muscles and erectile tissue. But if you're dehydrated, that exercise benefit gets cut short. Your blood is thicker, your heart works harder, and muscles tire faster. Hydration ensures increased circulation from exercise actually reaches pelvic muscles and erectile tissue in full force. Sleep quality is critical because your body produces most testosterone during deep sleep stages. Dehydration sabotages this in two ways. First, it can cause you to wake more often, either from thirst or elevated heart rate as your body compensates for lower blood volume. Second, poor hydration increases nighttime urination, breaking up those deep sleep cycles. The result? Lower testosterone, poorer recovery, weaker morning performance. When you hydrate steadily throughout the day, you're doing more than quenching thirst. You're laying groundwork for better circulation, stronger erections, and higher testosterone. Let me give you realistic expectations about what to notice and when. Week 1. Most men notice improved sleep quality and possibly more energy in the morning. Your body is getting hydration it's been missing. Weeks 2 to 3. This is when morning improvements start becoming noticeable. Not every morning yet, but with increasing frequency. You might notice morning firmness returning, better mental clarity, improved energy throughout the day. Weeks 4 to 6. Improvements become consistent. Morning readiness most days. Better response during intimacy. Enhanced energy levels. Months 2 to 3. Full benefits manifest. Better overall circulation. Reduced inflammation. Improved hormonal balance. Many men report feeling 5 to 10 years younger in energy and function. Response time varies based on your overall health, stress levels, sleep quality, and consistency. If you are not seeing results after a month, check these factors. Are you truly consistent? Missing days prevents cumulative benefits from building. Is sleep quality good? If you're not getting 7 to 8 hours or have sleep apnea, hydration alone can only do so much. Are you drinking alcohol before bed? It destroys sleep quality and interferes with hormone production. Is chronic stress overwhelming your system? Stress produces cortisol, which directly opposes testosterone. Hydration helps, but can't overcome severe unmanaged stress. Gentlemen, I've watched men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s transform their intimacy and energy levels by fixing this one thing. Water isn't just about avoiding thirst. It's about fueling the systems that make you feel alive, confident, and capable. When you hydrate consistently and strategically, you're giving your heart, blood vessels, nerves, and hormones the conditions they need to perform at their best. Here's exactly what I want you to do. First, tomorrow morning, start with a tall glass of water within 20 minutes of waking. Add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt and juice from half a lemon if you want to amplify vascular benefits. Second, set hourly reminders on your phone for the next 30 days. Every hour, drink half a glass of water. Make it automatic. Third, stop drinking large amounts 45 minutes before bed or before intimacy. This prevents bladder distraction while maintaining hydration benefits. Fourth, track simple metrics. Rate your energy daily 1 to 10. Note when morning erections return. Track your overall sense of vitality. After 30 days, compare how you feel to when you started. Most men are genuinely surprised at the difference proper hydration makes. Remember, this isn't about fighting age or desperately trying to be 20 again. This is about supporting your body with what it actually needs to function optimally right now. You're not broken. Your body is remarkably capable of healing and performing when given proper support at the right times. If this information helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based men's health content after 50. Before you go, remember that video I mentioned about the specific oil to take before bed that dramatically boosts morning erections. That strategy works synergistically with proper hydration to support overnight testosterone production and circulation. Don't skip it. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rains. Small changes, consistently applied, create profound results. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to support them properly. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.